Yellow. Taylor Jane Schilling. The absolute damn queen and legend and icon of television. And if you're not familiar with who Taylor Queen absolute legend Jane Schilling is, Piper Chapman. If you're still not familiar with Piper Chapman, then how about you dig yourself out of the damn dirt and you start putting yourself out in the world and paying attention to things that matter, because absolutely it's clear that it doesn't, it's clear that you're not paying attention to who Piper Chapman aka Taylor Jane Schilling is, because she is the legend of Orange is the New Black. And it happened at the Toronto International Film Festival 2018. She was here promoting some movie, obviously like me not knowing, being familiar with movies. Taylor Schilling was in Toronto to promote and attend the premiere of The Public. I was downtown. I went to this hotspot where all the darn tootin' damn celebrities were promoting their movies and just doing this like stuff for like, who knows, I don't know, I don't care. So we're kind of standing around, my friends and I, and suddenly my friend's like, oh, The Public movie is attending this like, this building, they're doing press here in like a bit. And I'm like, okay, but who's in that movie? Like, once again, I'm not familiar with my movies. I love my like I love my singers. That's what I'm into. So I was like, okay, huh? Like who? I was like, that makes no sense. I don't care. Like, just tell me who's in it. My friend goes, Taylor Schilling. You darn tootin' bet that my heart honestly stopped beating for a solid maybe 2.0125 seconds. And I look at him in shock. You know that at this hotspot where they were doing the press, there was a bunch of cool fans, hot fans, sexy fans, stylish fans, relevant fans. And on the other side, there was a bunch of irrelevant fans. People who just didn't matter in my eyes. Taylor Schilling arrives. The car pulls up. The door opens. And literally, like, do you remember in Twilight when Edward Cullen would go into the light and expose himself as a vampire, and he would be like glitter, like shining and like a star? That was Taylor Jane Schilling. She literally pulls up and she's just like glowing. So she goes, hey everybody, she's like, okay, do you guys mind if I just like take pictures on the way out? I'm late. Obviously we were like, well, what are we gonna do? Like, we're not gonna stop the girl from being like we're not gonna like, I'm not gonna put my hand out and be like, no, halt. Like, unrealistic. I was like, yeah, obviously go girly. I was like, you're still my queen. I love you. I'll see you on the way out. So we're waiting around. She finally finishes and like this place had like stairs. As immediately you open the doors, you have stairs. And I'm like looking inside and I just see her literally making her darn tootin' damn way down to the front doors. Oh my God, you bet that my body was shaking as if I was on a roller coaster. And it's first like my friend, he was kind of in the corner, and then it's like our like girlfriend who was right next to him, and then it was me. So she comes to our side first. Obviously, like immediately when you walk out, you're gonna look to the left, you're gonna be like, irrelevance. You're gonna look to the right, you're gonna be like, relevance. So she's going around and I'm literally doing my classic belching, legend, queen. I was like, Taylor, you are my absolute everything. I'm being so dramatic. I know I could get really annoying with that stuff, but I just like to boost my faves, you know what I mean? Give them like a little boost, like, so I was literally like, Taylor, you are my absolute everything. You're like my queen, legend. I was like, you look phenomenal. And she looks at me, she's like, do you like the outfit? I was like, yes, you look incredible in it. I was like, whoever put this together, if it was you, if it was your grandmother, if it was your television, if it was your TV, if it was your bubblegum dummy, if it was your dating, your neighbor, your hairstylist, your jeweler, like whoever it was, did an amazing job. She literally said, she's like, I really like the ensemble, so I'm so happy that you liked it. I was like, yes. I was like, you look incredible. So she's done taking her selfies and she comes to me. And I was like, do you mind if we take like a really cute selfie? And she's like, yes, let's do it. So it was like, okay, let me find the lighting. So she's like, she starts laughing because I'm literally like, I'm not just like being your classic like, well, I guess in a sense I am being like that annoying person who's like, let's take a picture, but like I'm not like, picture, so I'm like literally pulled out my phone. I'm literally looking and she's like standing here looking at me, like she's staring at me and she's laughing. This girl is literally like, this damn guy. So I'm literally like looking for the lighting and I'm like, it's literally like a metal detector. It's like, so she's like, oh, and she like peeks into the camera. She's like, yes, yes, yes. She's like, this is great lighting. I was like, yeah. And after that, she double checks with me. My absolute legend goes, make sure it looks good. So you darn tootin' in front of her before she goes on to the next person. I was like, hold up, Taylor. I was like, let's look at it together. So I pull out my phone and I'm literally like, what do you think? She looks at it. She's like, literally, quote unquote, this girl goes, she was kind of iffy about the picture. So she's like, honey, you look good. She's like, me on the other hand. I was like, no. And I'm boosting her. I'm like, Taylor, you look phenomenal. I was like, do not even doubt yourself one damn bit right now, because if anything, you look like the legend. I look like the dirt. And then she's like, okay, honestly, babe, she's like, yeah, you're not, like, you're right. Like, it's not as bad. So it's like, okay, good. I was like, thank you so much for being my queen. Thank you for the picture. I was like, you are a legend. She's like, I'm so happy you're a fan. I was like, oh, always. Like, always. I'm never, like, don't doubt me, babe. Like, just because, like, I look like a stupid head, trust me, I'm not. Anyways, this is the end of my story. Taylor Jane Schilling, always legend queen, absolute icon. For anybody who's watching, if anybody's ever damn watching me, I will talk to y'all in the next video. TTYLs.